What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Here we are investigating, another day of investigating for us. We are in the art room where the murder happened. This is where the body was when she died. We're checked out a couple of pieces of art. Obviously, that's Junie. We saw some blood on the pottery, which is going to be analyzed. And let's see what else we have to look at. Like these busts. 3 busts sitting on a shelf. A judge, a defendant, and either a lawyer or prosecutor. The bearded one must be the judge, and the bummed out one, looking one, the defendant. Look, there's another one that's fallen onto the floor. I wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think. This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. I'll just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Well, I want to see it. Isn't that a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see, looks like everyone from the judge course submitted one. The victim, Constance Court, was the Fine Arts Club's advisor, so she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This isn't where I'd keep a bunch of scripts, but I'd wager that's how they wound up here. Poor, stressed out, overworked Professor Court. I know exactly how that feels. Bam, bam. You must, because your desk always looks like a tornado hit it. You're one to talk, Apollo. Me? What about Mr. Wright? Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency. You are so uncreative, Athena. I should slap you in the face for your lack of creativity. A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. R. Newman. Wow, Robin must have painted this. Robin drew Junie? And Court drew Junie? Interesting. Are all 3 of those different? Interesting. Is this Juniper? The clothes are different, but... Oh, look, there's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Completely lacks Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing, Robin. I think this is plenty good myself. I wonder what it would have looked like if Professor Court had painted Juniper. I bet it would have been really artistic looking. Wow. Again, so creative. It looks like this. Hey, this area with the rope around it. That's where we detected a large blood stain. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. The fact that there's no visible blood means it was wiped up with something, right? Right, but we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing. That's why you use bleach. And that, in a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd let me have the cool lines. There's a paint palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red. What's that supposed to mean? I think this is saying that the 2 of us have to work together to solve this case. Ooh, what is this, Professor Court sending us a message from beyond the grave? What about the blob right next to it, the one with red and green? Maybe she's implying that you need more delicious greens in your diet? Are you saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates? That is what she's saying. Well done, Apollo, well done. Hey, it's gone. Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo? Let's see here. Interesting. Now we know where the photo was taken. Wonder where it is. Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this. Okay, so we gotta talk to Robin later about that. Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of that broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. And the clock is important. Let's look at that. This is the clock that created that major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. Wow, he's good. You sure? How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch. See? Detective Fulbright, didn't you notice that your watch had stopped? It has? Ah. Whoa, this is unacceptable. We obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole. I knew it! Oh, I'm so good. I called that. Ah. But this clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Wait just 1 minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. But what proof do you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime? That's a good question. Wait, I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, you would agree that there's a moon out. Oh my god. I know exactly what we're gonna use. It's the, in one of the photos that Scuttlebutt has, you can see them lowering down the backdrop. We are looking at the backdrop. That's what that is. And the backdrop has a 610 or 601 something timestamp. That's what we're gonna use. There it is. Damn, we're good. Man, I'm pretty. It looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon. But if you look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. Oof. Then, what's this moon doing here? I wonder. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at this school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen this stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Isn't this the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? The proof's right here, detective. This shows it was 6 o'clock p.m. when the photo was taken. This one's easy. Right here. Present it.
Take that!
I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where that moon is. Wait, that moon in the photo came from and the truth of Junie's testimony. Oh, this also means something else. All of these people are here, so they couldn't have taken the photo, which I would assume leaves Hugh. Hugh was the photographer. If you look right here, it will all become crystal clear. Boop!
Take that!
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. They were still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. That's the big board hanging here. The size matches too. But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. The back of the... That's right. And around 6 o'clock p.m. when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front. What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall. That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a good look. Are you suggesting the moon is the one in the backdrop? Exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. And as you can see, here it was around 6 o'clock when the backdrop was being set in place. We crushed it. We crushed it today. So the art room clock was running fast at least as far back as the day of the murder. How can I ever face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Yes, I just blew a hole in a piece of prosecution's evidence. Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial? In justice we trust. It's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned that the clock had been 1 hour fast, means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. I wonder what the main argument will be about now. How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. Oh, does he now? Detective Fulbright. Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation. No, I wasn't gonna ask about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin. Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman? She was here just a moment ago. And she mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall. Video? What video? Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall. Right, let's go. Ma-na-na. Lecture hall! It's where... Oh, man. It ended. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There she is! Robin! Hey, Robin. Oh, Athena! Apollo. Ba-da-da-da. What are you watching there? Something naughty? Oh, it just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? Wow, really everyone's saying that again. Or saying that. Professor Mean shares a lot of influence around here. Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? Sounds great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first? Sure, I'll tell you anything you want. La 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 la. Why did you confess? About your confession today. Why'd you do it? Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible. Right. The end justifies the means. So you're a follower of Professor Means too? Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court. I like them. She brushed that one off like a pro. But with that style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. What? Why? I want to be an artist. That's what I really want, ma'am. But no, my parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor. But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash. I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I suppose so, but that doesn't make what she did right. Na 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 na. Her and Apollo would go well together. Both in red, both have brown hair. Good match. They both scream all the time. They really are a perfect match. Interesting. The day of the crime. Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell. That's right. You made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Both of them. Very suspicious indeed. This is just a formality, but can you prove you were making the statues at that time? Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now? No, that's not what I meant. Both Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 o'clock p.m. But neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing. Could one of them really have murdered Professor Court? Now that the secret's out, have there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're a girl? Hee, no worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I really was a girl, or was really a girl. And just today I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. Wow, they must really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this, and this by any means possible. What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, but no can do. Sville, baby doll. Aw, don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please. Pretty please. What the hell? Stage costume related evidence taken in classic and justifies the mean style. That is one hell of a sentence. Oh, darn it. Anyway, thank you again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out. Wait, so what does that leave? Arrow, planner, mock trial script, all, report, recorder, photo, justice, hue scrap, banner, fragments, stage photos, voice print analysis. Oh, what a lot of evidence. The snitch? Sounds like a new lead. The snitch. There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests, and reporting it all to one of the professors. But why would anyone do that? Officially, I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body. But rumor has it, grades were being brought and sold throughout the surveillance network. That's bribery. The situation at Themis Legal Academy is worse than I thought. While all of this is important stuff, I still want to ask about the thing in the art room. I'll have to present some evidence to show her what I'm talking about, though. Okay then, let's go ahead and present. Which one do I want? Oh, the statue, right. The missing statue. Robin, I just remembered something I wanted to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is? Whoa! Look at that unique artistic sense. That has to be one of Professor Court's creations, man. Professor Court's artistic sense? Professor Court's artistic sense. That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it? The statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice? Professor Court had planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall. Hee hee. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow. So, this is the statue in its proper state? You bet! Just look at that wild silhouette. Wow, it's so cute! I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Athena, the Lady Justice that you put back together on that stage? Oh, right. I didn't realize it before because it was in pieces. But before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. But what in the world was it doing on the stage? Lady Justice updated in the court record. Well, I think that about covers it. Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? I'm gonna cut this video about 2 minutes short here and end it here, unfortunately. So you'll have to stay tuned next Monday for the next episode. So, thank you for watching. Thank you. Really, thank you. And I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye!